This YouTube lark is exhausting. Yeah, today we're going to make a stainless system, cat back, because we all like cats, case in point. Bought a load of stainless tube. It's actually really expensive. Got a silencer because no one likes a straight through, really. They sound a bit crap. This is going to be good. It's going to really test my welding, but I think it's going to look good. Anyway, without further ado, let's go get the car in the air, get in the garage and see if we can get cracking. And here we are. Magic. Right, here we go. Exhaust is off. Wasn't too bad. Makes a change, normally horrendous. I think in the past it probably was horrendous for someone. Not that you can see because of horrendous underexposure and probably not being in focus. But the end of the cat has been hacked off. Interestingly, the cat around where it's hacked off is actually about 2¼ inches, which does mean this here repair sleeve that's been used when bodging a new standard exhaust onto the original cat, which is so corroded onto the car, I will change the engine before I change the cat. This is about 2¼ inches. This mild steel flange I have is about 2¼ inches. We can stick them together and bolt that onto the cat with the slip joint, and we'll have a flange to bolt our stainless exhaust to. Bit ghetto, but it's the best way I can think of doing it right now. Right, in the end, sort of got there, not too shabby. Anyway, get this on the car for now, start offering up some stainless, and hopefully that'll be a bit easier. So, Fancy Boy mic's run out of batteries, and I don't have the adapter for the phone yet, so we're back to the old school mic, which is no bad thing, really, it's not too bad. So the first thing I need to do is, now that that's on there, just see how much too long this meter of tube is. Clang, clang, clang. I wonder how well this is framed up. Probably not very. Anyway, that goes there. So that needs cutting right about there. I'm not going to film the back and forth because it's going to get old, and I only have one camera currently, so I shall be right back with this cut. Oh boy, that's going to be sweet. This bit shouldn't take too long really. this has been, without doubt, one of the most frustrating things I've done yet, and it's only because I can't weld that I have been losing my mind. Some of the welds, not too bad like that, not terrible. Some of them, not so nice. But, you know, all in all, not too bad. That, minus the V-band and some hangers, is the centre section done, and that is linguini. What are you up to, mate? Right, there we go. After a very late night last night out in the garage, probably much to the neighbours' disdain, we have one exhaust system. It's a full stainless system that fits a Yaris. I'm still amazed that I'm saying that. Not something I really thought I'd be saying. Got the flange to flange adapter at the front, as discussed. Can be seen there. The mild sleeve goes onto that flange. Not too bad of welds, as discussed. Got the V-band on, and the welds on that are actually pretty nice. I must say, quite proud. Quite proud. Back box, tip on. Got a spare metre of stainless, which need to work out what to do with that. And I've got some new hangers to put on. Been absolutely hammering it down all night, which was really good. So the ground's lovely and wet to go and crawl around under the car and fit an exhaust, my favourite. But I think without further ado, we should probably just get out and get on with it. And it is on. Here we go. So, a bit more fettling after that. Now sitting pretty nice and central, which is pretty sweet. Don't know, probably won't. It's pretty good under there. Pretty slick. Obviously the important bit now is this. For the start. Woohoo! Just killed a snail. Sorry, snail. Look at that. She's working. So maybe stick the mic by it, give it some beans. Oh, we are happy with that. Let's go for a drive. There's two things here. I am going to take the mic off, as I did earlier, and see if it will record the exhaust note from the number plate. I'm not going to be able to film it because I don't trust this tripod thing that I've jerry-rigged up in the passenger seat to do one of those funky exhaust shots where you go look down on the exhaust and it goes Bwaaaap. But what I'm going to do is just stick the mic out the boot. Did it earlier, don't know if it worked because nothing was turned on or working. Oh, so sports. Hopefully it's still sat on nice and straight. There was a bit of I had to make up a bit of a sketchy hanger, which I'll probably sort out, maybe. Probably not. Just the raw power of this Yaris gets a lot of filthy looks from particularly the slightly older community. Chatting a lot of crap on this, and I don't know how well any of it's coming out because I haven't got the mic right next to my face, because I'm really conscious of the fact that when I do that, you can kind of just hear me breathing a lot, which is not what you need or want, I imagine. Not here for the Darth Vader content, here for the terrible car content. So let's just put it here for 2 seconds while we clip this onto the number plate and see if it works this time. I'm impressed with myself for having built this, not gonna lie. It was a bloody challenge, and it's made me realise that content wise, that makes me sound like a bit of a knob, but what I've realised is that what I assume to be the most interesting task isn't necessarily the most interesting content. So whereas the springs didn't take me long, but I think it made a more compelling video, which is, you know, it's an interesting thing. Anyway, I learnt loads. It was a great challenge. I really sort of enjoyed it, but I've learnt so much about welding, about fabrication, and I'd build another one. I think it would be a lot better. I think the one takeaway from this is the fact that this car now sounds as good, if not better, than Brian Spillner's Mitsubishi Eclipse, and that's all I really wanted, is to sound as good as that car, or the Civics, those three, the blacked out green neon Civics. It sounds as good, maybe better, than those cars. So yeah, it's all I could have hoped for. It's all I wanted. Mission accomplished. Am I a 17-year-old man-child? Well, I'm not. I'm a 30-year-old man-child who's acting like he's probably not even 17.